Hey Cancer, welcome to another WLC Weekly Love Connections read for you. This would be for those of you who are wanting to get insights with regards to your love connections. To all my subscribers, thank you for stopping by once again. Information about my personal reads, the tarot decks that I'm using, as well as links to all my extended reads are all in the description box below. So go ahead and check them out if you're inclined. As you notice, I'm using a new deck. I'm going to be doing a review and flip through of this new deck in the coming days. So watch out in my playlist, okay? My tarot review playlist. This is so appropriate for holidays, yeah? With the red edges. I love it. So now let's go ahead and find out, what do we have for Cancer in love? This is for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer in love, please? Give us accurate messages. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, and Jupiter in love. Apologies for the noise outside, guys. Ace of Cups, Cancer. A new love, a new beginning of love right here. Palace of Swords, Page of Swords, Ten of Coins, the Fool. All right. You rather have a similar introduction of the reading with Virgo, so check that out if you're interested. Yeah, but let's see. We have the King of Wands. Oh, exactly. We have the Hierophant. Could be dealing with a Virgo right here. Five of Swords. The Queen of Wands. Wow. I don't see Virgo popping up right here, but more so the energies that I just did for Virgo kind of resonates with this one as well. So you might want to check that reading out as well, yeah? Okay. We have the Tower and Death. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Coins. So, starting something new in love, in healing, perhaps. This could be talking about a connection that may have been tumultuous in the past, and now you're both coming into a realization that, well, that was the past. We have learned what we needed to learn. And you probably have even started communicating with one another, possibly more on the practical and mental, logical sense of communication. Not much of an emotional connection just yet. I don't see any cups right here. That's what I said. The only cup that you have is that healing, the new beginning. So when you talk, when you're discussing with this person, it's more about the practicality of life, their living conditions, the mundane stuff in life, about the job, about the day-to-day endeavors, the meals, like I said, living conditions. This could also talk about the income stream of a person. If they are having difficulties with their responsibilities right now, it's more like you listening up to them, talking about how difficult life is about them, on them, how tedious attending to all the responsibilities that they have to, and that for some of them they can't even handle it anymore. They're trying to make ends meet on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. On your side, Cancer, you're seeing things, you're seeing this connection in a rather global perspective, should I say. You're not delving into details anymore in as much as perhaps you used to, because I feel there could have been a lot of misunderstandings in the past with this person, primarily because you are more focused on the way they respond to you or the way they don't respond to you, that, you know, the nitty-gritty of connecting with someone. If they responded to your text after a few hours, now you would feel that, they don't appreciate you, because in the past they used to respond you with 3 or 5 texts with one question in a split second, that sort of thing. So you were more focused in the past, I feel, with the nitty-gritty of things. But I see here in this reading that you're coming in here with that knowledge that, or with that awareness that this is bigger than that. Your connection with this person is bigger than just being too focused on the minor details in life. Although there's still a lot of information that you are wishing you could get from this person, but since they're not pretty open to you about just about everything, so there are information that you are not clear about, that you're still wanting to get, but you don't have it in your hands right now. But you're still flying up right here. I do feel that you are seeing things from a different angle right now. You're looking at the top view of this connection, yeah? And primarily there's healing. This could also talk about you both being in an energy of having the new beginning in love, starting to fall in love again with each other or with other people that you are involved with, yeah? On your person, they're wanting to have a clean slate in life. So, yeah, like I said, my initial intuition right here when I saw these cards is that this person is just busy with their day-to-day life, the mundane parts of the day-to-day. And I do feel that at some point some of them has been stuck, and they may have tried a lot of things to make ends meet, but they may have tried a lot of things to make ends meet, to provide to their family, to their parents, to be able to get a job, but for some of them they may not have the job that they need, and at some point they may have been too self-focused just to do things to their own advantage because that's what they needed, yeah? Sometimes if the person that we're dealing with, or sometimes a person can appear selfish to other people because they don't have the capacity to think about what the other people or the other person needs, primarily because they don't have enough. That's the essence here. If you don't have enough, then enough love, enough care, enough resources in your life, how else can you truly provide for other people? So this is where your person is right now. It's not that they are to the core selfish, but it's just that they don't have enough to share, enough capacity to at least look out for other people in the right way, or in a proper way, or in a way that you want to be acknowledged or understood or taken care of or nurtured, yeah? But your person is wanting a clean slate, but it's pretty tough for them, yeah? Could be exhaustion. Due to exhaustion, this person is tired of dealing with all the fights, with all, having to wake up every morning and fight for your life, that kind of energy, because you don't have enough money to buy food and put food on the table and things like that. I know that's too grave, but you get what I mean. It's a constant struggle of, this person is now undergoing that constant struggle of, I feel more on survival. Especially there is a tower moment here. Everything else that they thought they have built from where they're standing right now, things are gonna crumble down. This is a universe interfering in their life by breaking things down that no longer serves them. So if this person is too caught up with their day-to-day life, attending to other people's needs, it could even be involving themselves in some codependent kind of behavior. That is soon going to end. There's going to be that ending of suffering, as well as liberation from that kind of stuck, stagnant energy that this person has. Yeah? Okay, that's too focused on your person right here. The way they see you is that you know what you want, Cancer. You are pretty much doing every step you can to achieve your goal. Yeah, you know your goals in life, you have strategy to follow and things like that, and you're very action oriented. Yeah, there's also an element here that you are showing to this person that you're wanting to work things out, to engage in some joint ventures perhaps, or you want to have a teamwork. You want to share what you have, the knowledge that you have. You want to show it to this person so that they can learn from you, and perhaps they could gain more perspective in their life, and they can implement it in their own structure as well. Perhaps you're also wanting to share with them your thoughts and how they could face or embrace this tower moment and some endings that they are having in order for them to have a clean beginning or a clean start of something, a clean slate. Yeah, but they see that you are fiery. You go for what you want. You are very action oriented. They see that. But on your side, you are actually, I do feel that you are actually focusing on things that what works. But nevertheless, it's worth saying that you are not neglecting the fact that this person needs attention too, and therefore I do see that you are still communicating. You are communicating, you are reaching out to this person, trying to be more caring, showing that level of care. There's that level of care, there's that level of nurturing whatever connection you have left with this person. Yeah, when you communicate, you communicate with good intentions, but at some point aspects in this person's life right now is telling you that you may not get the truth of the matter. They may communicate with you, but they may lie. They may be, there's some form of deceptive. They could be deceptive. They could not necessarily deceptive intentionally, but there could be some things that they are not open to you about because they may be embarrassed about it. They may not even have the clarity for it just yet, and therefore they can't give you the full picture. While up here, you have better view of what's going on, while your person is struggling, making ends meet right here. But it's undeniable that with your connection with this person, Cancer, I feel that you have learned a lot. You have even grown spiritually. For some of you, you may even have gone into, read all those spiritual books. For some, even gone into tarot, just to get more understanding of how this connection has affected you. Yeah, and this person is wanting to see what they truly want is commitment, a solid commitment, a solid grounding, something that is rather more traditional in the sense, and that is what they're wanting from you as well. They're wanting you to see whether is this the commitment that you want. Are you in for this? Since you're showing the sense of wanting to work things out. Okay, so let's see. It's pretty, I feel that you're both, this is a new beginning. This could be a new beginning of love, in fact. But there needs to be bridging the gap here. Because from where your person is standing right now, life is not easy. But you are up here. Up here, when I say up here, you have better perspective of things, a rather more global perspective. Just imagine if you're in a fair and, a festival, and then you take this ride and then you are up there. You see a lot of things. You see the entire trade fair, right? But if you are a person who is just walking around, eating some food underneath and, on the ground, would you be able to appreciate the view from above? No. So in this connection right now, you are actually on top. You can see what's going on around. You can see what's going on here. While your person is still struggling to keep the tents up, making things work on a day-to-day basis, and things like that. You know what I mean? So there needs to be a bridging of the gap. And I feel that this is a new beginning of you connecting you're opening up as well. Less emotional connection, I feel, but it's more like healing and showing that you care for each other in a rather more logical sense, in a practical sense. This could also very well talk about you seeing that they need help financially. You are extending a helping hand. This is that kind of energy, right? What do we need to know about this connection? I go where you go. Tell me, are you finding that the occasional stranger has a crush on you? That for words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken too long begin to heal? Exactly. This could also be healing. You could be dealing with this person in the past, and then there was a breakup, and then now you are reconnecting. And then exactly this. Words you've almost mindlessly chosen, hearts broken too long begin to heal. That eyes sometimes well up with tears when it's time to say goodbye. Remarkable, our findings exactly. And I feel that, yeah, this is truly could be a beginning of healing for this connection. Not starting off emotionally, but more so seeing the reality of things and see where you fit in each other's lives. And to see whether, is this still the connection that you want? Is this still the commitment that you want to be in? It's getting more mature kind of energy, right? It's no more games. But it's a good beginning, actually, because you are suited here. I feel that this is a passionate connection if, you know, if things are just... You can even be a power couple here if things are sorted out. I'm trying to think of what I want to say to you. And I think this is what they want to say to you. I go where you go, Cancer. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Guys, you check out the Virgo reading. I think you would resonate with that. If you resonate with this, check that out, okay? And I'm going to be extending this reading. I'll pull out more cards to give us more insights with regards to this connection. If you want to follow me there, the link is in the description box below. Otherwise, leave me comments and let me know how this resonates with you. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and click on the notification bell. If this is where we part ways, thank you for stopping by.